So I hopped on my touring bicycle, set out on a little trip around southwestern Ontario, not too far from home. Headed out the first day for my first night stop, which was going to be in Long Point. My wife Becky kept me company for the first 25 kilometers or so. I think you notice a lot more of the little things when you're on a bike. I had a very enjoyable night camping at Barbara and Bob's very cute little Long Point cottage before getting decked out in Canada Day attire and hitting the road once again. I managed to find some beautiful back roads on my way to the Paris area where I would try to find a place just to wild camp somewhere along the Nith River. I wasn't sure where, but I was going to keep my eyes open. The rail trail from the Simcoe to Brantford area is absolutely beautiful and included this large bridge over top of the Grand River in Brantford.
Morning.
Heading north along the rail trail that leads from Paris to Cambridge, I found this perfect spot for camping along the river. So after breakfast at my Paris campsite, I loaded up the bike and headed towards Guelph, where an old high school friend David invited me to pitch my tent in their backyard, at their beautiful home, by the way. The forecast was for some storms overnight, so I opted to pitch my tent underneath their beautiful gazebo. And of course, the storms missed us completely. So I decided to take advantage of my location and hop on the Guelph to Goderich Rail Trail. This would be my single largest day at about 125 kilometers total for the day, but it was quite an experience with the varied terrain of the G2G, as it's called. I was impressed with the number of these little replenishing stations along the way with snacks and fluids, just on the honor system, seemingly out in the middle of nowhere. So I finally arrived at my next camping spot, which was at my friend Elizabeth's and her husband Scott's beautiful property along the river, just south of Auburn. Had a wonderful night there. So it was hard packing up and leaving Elizabeth's place the next morning, but I had a much shorter, although hillier ride the next day, heading to my friend Kim and Lori's wonderful little cabin in the woods. It was so nice being able to get cleaned and refreshed in chilly, invigorating Lake Huron. I decided to take a 0 mileage day today, and Becky came up for the day to join me. There you go. So, day 7 on the road, I headed approximately 80 kilometers south to the little town of Park Hill. And here I found a very sweet little boutique hotel right on Main Street, Park Hill for the night. After a great night's sleep, I decided to head home from here. It was about 80 kilometers home, and it was a beautiful and perfect day for my last day of cycling on the road. Going home. I really loved that little journey, but still, there's no place like home.